Season against the Nets this year. The fourth and final meeting tonight is in the starting lineup. D'Angelo from the Lakers, an acquisition that was just made. That was Nick Claxton. And Bucks coming off that 19-point comeback, as we mentioned in the open, the largest comeback of the season, resulting in a win. Dame takes the first shot.
Here's that matchup talking about D'Angelo Russell. He will get a steady diet of pick and rolls run for him. 35% of his possessions last year, pick and roll plays.
Made his debut last night against Toronto, so the Brooklyn Nets on the back end of a back-to-back tonight.
And that's just the old flex cut. Santa Clara, Carol Williams made that popular back in the early 70s. I got a great story to tell about that, but I'll wait.
Oh, wow, that's quite the tease. Chris Middleton misses the shot.
Tease me like that, Chris. There's been just cash money on that open three-pointer over the last 5 games.
No Ben Simmons here tonight on the second game of a back-to-back. He's only played half of back-to-backs here this year. Cam Thomas is available. He'll be coming off the bench for the Nets. And Zaire Williams is also available as well in his 4th year.
There's Cam Johnson. The last time these two teams played, they did most of the damage.
Yeah, put up, what, 29 points?
29, big 4-point play on a late closeout by Ryan Rollins.
Johnson had been the focal point with no Cam Thomas, who had been injured. He had missed 13 straight games Thomas had with a hamstring injury. Here's Russell, pump fake up against Ajax. Brook hits a piece, Henry checks him, and the Bucks coming the other way.
Great to have a cleanup man in the back line like a Brook Lopez.
Giannis bounce pass to Brook Lopez.
Right box, Brook found an open lane, exploited it beautifully.
Brook, that tight coverage on Claxton. Russell trying to look for that lob play. On December 26th against the Nets, moving into the top 20. Out for Dame. He's missed his first couple of shots. Jalen Wilson feeding Cam Johnson, and Giannis with another rebound. Giannis could set a little bit of history.
He could get over.
He's been saving prescient for like.
Say it.
Kick out opportunity.
3rd time charm for Dame Lillard.
The Bucks jump out 7-2 advantage. It didn't take Dame long to hit his first 3-pointer here tonight. Took him to about 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter in Indy before he got his first points. There's that lob.
Sick horns action to get into some flex. That time found Claxton on a nice backdoor lob. Keeping things simple for D'Angelo Russell here to start.
Brook Lopez, a ballerina Brook.
Those cartoons, the big hippopotamus used to have the tutu on. Yeah, that was kind of Brook kind of meandering down the middle of the lane.
Another lob play.
Not the fake outward kind. He knew his offense. He'd been out for a while between the injuries and the illness. So it's a little bit out of a sync offensively.
Dame gets
the illnesses that they kind of fought their way through. It was a good time for them. And the Bucks.
You know, Giannis wants to play every game. He addressed that a little bit in the post game. After Indy, look at sitting in at the rim.
A little brown sugar delivered to D'Angelo.
And the whole bench rises up when Chris Middleton gets up. Giannis.
With all due respect to Tex Winter, nice job on the execution.
The old triangle.
Yeah.
You know, Doc has said there's a lot of 3-player rotations of actions that they haven't even used yet this season that we can look forward to seeing now.
To the noggin by Chris Middleton.
Dame leaves that one short that time. He hit one earlier. 1 of 6, 1 of 5 from 3. Well, 4 of the 5 starters still in here for the Nets coming out of that timeout. It's a look for Tyrese Martin, UConn product. And Ajax UConn teammate. Here's Giannis gliding.
He thought about taking a charge and then just kind of did the red cake Olay move.
Realized it was Giannis who was kid. Versus Toronto last night, played 31 minutes. That was a team high off the bench. A lot of new faces. Dorian Finney-Smith gone. Shake Milton gone.
Dennis Schroeder up in Golden State now.
You wouldn't think there'd be much changes going from December 26th, but there are.
Yeah, the Bucks, the Buck killers, Schroeder really. Well, talking about Buck killers, remember D'Angelo with the Lakers too. So
Yeah, put up 44.
job just cutting off the ball. What a smart basketball player. 6'8", about 215 pounds, out of North Carolina.
Game penetrating, Giants.
Also,
Its own category.
The Bucks gave them for the NBA Cup championship, losing by 16, I believe. 81, something crazy like that.
Which, if you get me started, I think that should count. As well as playoff numbers should count.
It doesn't make sense. That's an
Give you
in-season
your
game.
what? Your 15,000. Buddy Hield was a player because of trades that
Line up for more than 82 games.
championship look for sure, and that is a
Turning opposite shoulder on the baseline away from the defense. He has got that mid-range special locked in.
4 of 5 shooting for Giannis. He opens up with 8 points. Another lob play.
Well, and that's rim run and catch lobs at the basket. You got to get a body on him earlier and not give him just a free lane and free reign.
Poked free. I think Day'Ron Sharp got a piece of that. Here comes Cam Thomas in his second game. This is a consortium of players.
Came from it.
You studied your vocabulary in December.
Oh, for some reason I was looking that word up the other day.
Your mama would be proud.
Yep.
You're tied at 19. Giannis Short, just his second miss of the night.
My mother was a librarian, what can I say? So
It shows. Trust me, it shows.
that's what happens when you're raised in the Dewey Decimal System.
We got a foul call.
Who to have?
It's Rollins' first personal. We're tied at 19. There's Thomas once again.
And you're right, and that's against Gary Trent Jr., just one of the better on-ball defenders the Bucks have.
Gary Trent Jr. misses that one. Boy, he had 4 big three-point makes against Indy. Nets, meanwhile, on a 9-2 run going into this possession. Cam Thomas, it rims out. Thomas didn't play last night in Toronto, saved himself for tonight. Pass deflected. Good strong take, and the tip is there. There's a Claxton guy.
And you mentioned that good strong take, little in and out maneuver.
Giannis crosses over, bounce pass to Bobby, who's entered the game, but blocked by the Nets.
Zaire Williams doing a nice job meeting Bobby at the rim, meeting and greeting. Give me that!
You know, the skilled player, you tied up, then the game can go either way, right? So it's a big shot for him and great confidence booster for our team as well.
When it comes to Gary Trent, it seems to be his confidence. As we see TP get that tip in, it seems to be his confidence that his teammates boast the most about. When asked after the game about his defensive efforts, Gary said, no matter what's going on, I'm just trying to be active when I get in there, whatever opportunity I may get. About 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, my goal is always to get out there and contribute toward winning. It sounds like a Kobe mentality to me, and as you mentioned earlier,
Doing whatever it takes. And this is a guy in a contract year. You know, he could come in, you know, with an attitude and sulking because of minutes and not starting, but it has not been the case.
Well, and taking less money.
Game guy, but right around there.
7 from 3 to begin that game, and then of course the ones that he hit at the end.
Just watching him this season, he's knocked down a lot of what I call the bailout three, with the shot clock winding down, and he's the last guy to touch the basketball, and just those tough contested threes with a coming in to get some goodies, and the gym was just full of guys working out. I was shocked. I was going to sneak in and get all my goodies and have nobody notice me.
You weren't the only one getting goodies, apparently.
But they were working, and Dame was working with his guy, and Marjon Beauchamp was working out with Dame.
Didn't play last night, but
His record, he is not bashful.
Yeah, he's got the last 7 points here for the Nets, who have built this 9-point advantage, largest lead of the game. After this hot start here for the Bucks, TP.
Thomas, well,
That's true.
he got the big kick out. He got the permanent kick out.
Yeah.
Caught me by surprise.
I think it caught everyone by surprise. Now, careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
All right, shot clock still in play going into this possession. Claxton defending Giannis. He's got 8 points, 4 or 6 from the field. Getting that screen from Trent Jr. He penetrates, can't get it. That small guard screen that we've seen here for Giannis. Cam Thomas nearly got.
Nice job. Thomas, wow, turning the corner. Soft touch on the layup. And got it over Brook Lopez of all people.
He's one of those players that for whatever reason salivates when he takes on the Bucks. Look at the bench points. A lot of that is because of Cam Thomas. Last year he had a season high 45 points. That's Middleton.
Around Chris Middleton, find the angle on the glass. I'm getting excited watching it.
You almost jumped out of your seat.
How many times do you see like a 17-foot bank shot?
Never. Zaire Williams going into tonight. He plays the first 21 games. Bobby Portis for 3. BP with 5.
Yeah, Bobby staying locked in, and after his slow start shooting the basketball, well, the whole team had all the shooters had slow start shooting the basketball. Bobby, Gary Trent second, AJ Green, Brook Lopez.
We saw no AJ Green, not available with a lower back bruise after that Pacers game. Tried to draw a charge and landed on his back, so they're resting him here tonight.
Like everybody's shooting skills went into the arm of, oh, wow.
His shots, a dunk, a fadeaway shot off the glass, and then that one.
Yeah, a little falling down, throw it up toward the basket and pray maneuver that saw a prayer being answered. Bobby off at the 5. Dane cutting off the middle.
Forcing Thomas to the corner, but
these guys are not bothered by contested threes.
For the Bucks to cut into this advantage.
Another turnover by the Bucks.
5 turnovers, so resulted in 10 points off turnovers. Cam Johnson.
8'6'9", just so difficult to guard when you got a guy with his quickness and with that kind of range shooting the basketball. That's the $100 million 4-year extension for Cam Johnson.
Brook was looking for the lob play for Bobby. Still keeps it. Gonna muscle his way in. Draws the contact and the foul. Figures. That is a.
To him in terms of disrupting the rhythm, the offensive rhythm of opponents. But Bobby had 2 on his side, and they're just a little confused about the cutter going back door.
The zone was productive against the Pacers. Helped part of that comeback. It's Chris Middleton, baseline jumper.
Their caliber of intelligent basketball defensively. The Bucks go back to man out of the zone after that back cut. One and done, and it pays off. Just confusing the young Nets. Disrupting their rhythm.
Dane feeding Gary Trent. Yeah, gotta keep him guessing. The 10th youngest team in the league. The Nets are. And we got a timeout called. And D'Angelo. Sorry, let's not forget 2019 when he played with Brooklyn.
And former Nets head coach Jacques Vaughn was an assistant, and he really worked with D'Angelo on just responsibility, showing up on time, put it in the effort when he's in the gym at all times, and it paid off for him that season with an all-star berth.
Chris Middleton looking to get a 3-pointer.
I mean, you got to turn the energy of this game around at some point. The Nets are squarely, I mean, it's way early. Trust me, it's way early. A lot of time to do some good things, but so far it's been all Nets here in the first half.
Wilson got a lot of tough shots.
Yeah, and that's what happens. But when your confidence is rolling like they've been rolling, the tough shots find their way to the basket for you.
Oh, shoulder.
That should be on a reel somewhere for all young players to learn just great footwork in terms of isolation situations on the baseline.
I mean, the move is pretty. The fact that it doesn't even hit a rim. Any part of it.
I mean, and when you shoot on a move like that, the basket's almost like a moving target. Good split by Dame Lillard. Some numbers.
15-point deficit.
They're extending that defense out to trap Dame Lillard to not allow him to come off that ball screen and pick up any kind of head of steam. Good job giving it up early by Dame.
BP 2 for 2 from 3. The Bucks in a deep hole again here tonight. Looks like they were trailed by 19 against the Pacers. Russell, not there. Opportunity here, the final 6 minutes of the first half. Dame hesitation.
When you talk about the Nets making tough shots, the Bucks have had a lot of tough misses at their end.
Bucks trail in this series 2-1. This is a Nets team that's playing with a lot of confidence against the Bucks here this year. Chris has kind of led the way, finding Ajax.
Some guy that the Nets will, prove that he can hurt them offensively. Nice job by Chris with the splittage on the left side, and always love to see Ajax with a strong finish.
First assist to Chris, who's poured in 10.
He does such a great job of keeping that defender on his hip coming off a ball screen.
Russell, once again, he's gone back-to-back.
Brunson wasn't a top 5 vote getter. No? Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
For guards,
yeah. Well, that's what I was.
This guy was. But you had Tatum.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, 14. So.
Gonna get an offensive foul. He's looking up.
Yep.
Little move. Right before.
And Milwaukee will be awarded the opportunity for a second challenge.
Okay, Frank Broyles.
He'll stay here. 16 seconds. And Russell gets hit.
And
no idea how to translate from your comments where I'm from.
Make sure the man bun is on straight before I shoot the free throw. D-Lo plays with flair. All right, after Dame Lillard to try and generate something on his own.
He got something here against Claxton. Brooks sends it right back into the paint for Giannis. Giannis gets his own miss and puts it back.
And another one of those shots that's just kind of lipped out. Fortunately for the Bucks, it was Giannis and his length there to kind of corral it back in and finish off the play. The free throw line to generate some points. It's tough because he's going to be the guy with the high usage rate, and everything's going to run through him. So it's just kind of tough to find your place.
Giannis trying to go right at Claxton, drops it off to Brook Lopez. 4 assists for Giannis, 7 points for Brook. Johnson penetrating.
We've seen 3 different Nets use that finish, that same foot, same hand, underhanded scoop off the glass.
TP for 3. Russell, mid-range. Another opportunity, Williams to Claxton.
Kind of waited for their teammates to secure that rebound. That hurts. Good defensive possession. Give up that kind of an easy dunk at the end of it. And the other team feeds off of that. Good job, Dame.
Dame pokes it away. Loose ball into Ajax's hands. Chasing Wilson. Misses a shot. See if the Bucks can generate something inside a minute. Trailing by 13. Again, was quick hands. Boy, how many times have we seen that? The deflections. And rising up, Giannis chasing. Deep shot, Cam Johnson. Another opportunity. Second chance points. TP pokes it away. Here's Dame. A 3-second differential. Bobby Portis.
Dame averaging over 7.5 assists a game that time. Nice job with the dribble breakdown, strictly for facilitation.
Kind of Bucks team comes out of halftime. Giannis credited Doc in that Pacers game, giving them sort of the belief at halftime that this game was still 10 points off the bench.
Offensive rebound activity. Talked about getting punked in your own build.
Brook. And more.
And that's their offensive rating in that first half, Lisa. 138 points per 100 possessions. That's just too much for a team like this.
And Claxton rejects Giannis.
31% in terms of their free throw rate.
And the turnover rate is not going to be great here.
15% of their possessions, the Bucks turn it over. That's the 33rd percentile. So it's just been an overall poor effort at both ends, really, for the Bucks.
We showed you their series with the Nets, and Jordi Fernandez, when asked about it, said, like, look, this is how we got to win basketball games, providing pressure in the half court, the full court, you name it. They forced 9 turnovers for 17 points off here so far tonight. Cam Johnson between the legs, steps in.
That sweep, that kind of accuracy, like a Chris Middleton, is going to be successful in this league.
Now the deficit is 17. Coming off a game against the Pacers where the deficit was 19. That was a large.
Right there, just not being strong with the basketball. And the Nets, to their credit, Nets are 8-3 when they scored 20 points or more off a turnover. They're 4-17 at 20 points or less.
All right, the deficit is 19. We've seen this before. The Pacers open up the third quarter on New Year's Eve with an 18-6 run. Awfully similar. Brook turns it over once again, trying to pass through traffic.
Good active hands. A lot of length on the part of the net. This lineup, especially between Zaire Williams and Johnson and Claxton up front, they cover a lot of ground right toward the basket.
Russell driving.
This is just a young team that's a tough matchup because of their length and athleticism, but they're playing with a whole lot of confidence right now.
22-point deficit, largest lead of the game here for the Nets. Claxton. 15.
They've done a great job the entire season in this series, knocking down the gratuitous amount of free throws that the Bucks have provided.
Giannis decides to take measures into his own.
138 at halftime for them. It's obviously, defense has got to be the emphasis, and as Greg Buckner talked about, physical defense. Bucks go into a zone to try and disrupt the rhythm a bit of the Nets.
And
Move that side of the floor. Now you put Chris Middleton in a position where he's got to guard 2, just like Bobby Portis was.
Dame splits the difference. Ryan Rollins not there. And D'Angelo Russell. Ryan Rollins with the rebound. Rollins playing in the place of Ajax. Giannis.
You look at the schedule, and it looks really favorable. Games in January, in fact, you can go about 11-5, 10-6, but on paper, what you've done out here, and the Bucks so far in this game are going to come in here thinking if you allow them that they can beat you. But first things first, you got to find a way to get back into this game tonight, which you still can do.
Giannis spinning off of Claxton, looking for it. Tries to tip it to himself, he gets it. Look at this, persistence. 50% or better from the field.
Gives him confidence. But man, he's
7 from the free throw line.
We've seen him turning around in an instant, and that's what's going to have to happen. And not just Giannis.
He was definitely rusty at the start of that Pacers game. Missing some layups. Doc Rivers had called it the bobbles. Couldn't hang on to the basketball. He had missed 4 straight games, almost 10 days without playing a game. Here's Dame penetrating. Working around Chris Middleton, driving baseline, pulls up and hits.
Shoulder fake to get by D'Angelo Russell. Right on the catch. Ryan Rollins, he's got to keep D'Lo in front of him and don't let him get to his left.
Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton steps it back short, but they still trying to chase out. Giannis crosses over on Russell.
13-point or so deficit.
Sure.
Yeah.
18 points for Giannis.
Just don't allow them to, to get away from you and keep you at bay with a 18 to 20-point lead.
And Johnson stepping on the sidelines.
Open for a 3-point shot or a layup. Another point-blank opportunity not capitalized on by the Bucks. And meanwhile, it's with like a 5-point swing. You miss 2 on your end. You give up a corner 3 at the other end.
Giannis directing traffic, getting that screen from Ryan Rollins. He's got 4 players around him, 3 players around him.
Out of trouble, and then once he got some daylight, not going to happen that way.
It just amazes me when something like that happens coming out of timeout.
And again, Jordy Fernandez has found some glitches that he's doing a good job exploiting, whether the Bucks are in the zone. That time he used Jalen Wilson out of the dunker area. Penetration by D'Lo.
Let's be honest, I think this young Nets team playing with some confidence. Beauty and the Beast and more when they skate into Milwaukee for Disney on Ice presents this game with Chris Middleton, and it was like, and then Dame sitting on the bench like shaking his head. Like, how is it that easy for him?
It's a conspiracy. All right, here we go. That zone defense, you know, watch the overloads and watch the slipping from behind in the.
And watch Cam Thomas.
And watch Cam Thomas spent the rebounding too.
Yeah, he walked with it. Quicker?
A little quicker on that possession.
Lost it there. Another turnover. 11 turnovers here for the Bucks. And more offensive rebounds. It's just like, if you're going to put, be it.
That is it all the way.
The turnover, the offensive rebound, second chance points.
Another
The Nets
turnover.
have, the Nets have already put up 90 with about 4.5 left to play here in the third quarter. Giannis spinning off.
Happened.
He's got another 20-point game. He's at 22 here so far.
We got 4 minutes left, though. You're down 20, so you still got time to make a statement here to end this quarter off. But it's got to start now.
It's got to be more than just Giannis.
Yeah.
TP in the corner, get things going.
Giannis with the purple robe in Indiana, passing the Prince.
And he had 11 personal fouls in the first half. He told Melanie Ricks, a lot of those fouls were soft fouls. That's not soft. Giannis rising up for the major block, leading to this. Gary
Sustaining jumpers after a great defensive play by Giannis.
8-0 run here for the Bucks. Cam Thomas, need more of those misses, need more defensive rebounds. Wilson.
That's a push-off. Cam Thomas pushing.
Giannis dunk, part of the 8-0 run.
You can see the Nets are struggling just a bit to get the.
90-78. Thomas to Williams for 3. 11 of 28. Almost 40% accuracy here for the Nets. TP hesitates on the 3-point shot. EP to TP. Two-minute mark here in the third quarter. Thomas comes back to get it. Being defended by Rollins.
That's a great defense by Ryan Rollins. He got a nice job contesting without fouling.
Giannis running right into Gary Trent Jr. We got her for another comeback tonight. Time for, at least the Bucks are getting than they did in the first half. Gary Trent Jr.'s got the last 7 points for the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, you feel the momentum shift. The key's got to be fourth quarter. Dame and Chris on the floor with Giannis getting a break. Can they sustain the momentum that they built?
That'll help.
Finally a break.
Yeah, looking for a break like that.
Cesar Williams, last 3 just kind of rattled in. That one rattled out.
Ryan Rollins, quick shot. Bobby Portis tips it into the hands of Taurean Prince. Out to Gary Trent Jr. What you got?
Oh, me, you Huckleberry. Who's going to step up and knock down the big shot to keep the momentum going? Gary Trent Jr. says, I'll make it.
The Bucks force another turnover.
Another opportunity to single digits.
15-3 run here for the Bucks. Largest deficit has been 24. Gary Trent Jr. in and out. Largest deficit overcome here in the league is 26. The Clippers against San Antonio. 24 would be the 3rd largest in the league here this year. The Bucks are making it interesting in the final few minutes of the third quarter. Floater not there, but a foul call.
Fine, Gary Trent Jr. if you get into any kind of a trouble in this possession.
Daron Sharp trying to get low as best he can as he sees Giannis coming at him. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Giannis crossover, blows past him. Can't get it, but Ryan Rollins. A 17-4 run to end the third. Johnson, that one right. Bucks want to get.
Well, and Jordy Fernandez and his assistants, Juwan Howard and Ryan Foran Kelly, doing a great job attacking the Bucks' zone defense.
Ryan Rollins, a quarter, gets the bucket. Chris Middleton getting set to check in.
I mean, that's the thing you got to shore up if you're going to play zone. A break there, Cam Thomas, a nice, good look at the basket.
They find TP in the corner. That's his shot. 2 of 5 from 3. And we've seen points that the Nets have put up.
So they put the 6'9" there, Williams on Dame Lillard, and then jump him on any kind of ball screen.
And they force him to get the ball up. Bobby Portis, he walked with it. This is what we're talking about, this stretch. Nearly forcing the turnover. 4 seconds here to shoot. Johnson. The Nets have outscored an 8-2 to open up the fourth quarter here against the Bucks. Bobby Portis.
Athletic, any kind of ball screen or blitzing battles before where Ryan Rollins hasn't. And then if Pat can reach deep into his bag of tricks and knock down a couple of quick catch and shoot corner threes, that would also help.
And also worth noting, AJ Green not available, out with a lower back bruise here tonight. Also a willing defender. Chris kicks it out to Bobby Portis. Deficit's 14. Johnson.
What a response by this youthful net basketball team. Bucks cut it to 9. Now they're looking at a 17-point deficit.
Dame loses his footing. PC comes in cold.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Tough to ask.
Wilson loses it. It's Bobby's turn once again. Pat Connaughton, offensive rebound, finds Trent Jr. Squeezes out.
Again on a ball screen. You almost need to stay away from ball screens with those two.
Giannis is walking over to check in at about the 8-minute mark.
Yeah.
Thomas. One second, barely gets it off. Here's Dame. Looks like he needs to take advantage of this transition opportunity here inside the lane. It rims out. He's had some tough misses.
That's a great point on your part. I mean, before that defense can get set and face a bunch of doubles and blitzes. Play it on out.
Bucks almost have to push the pace. PC, Dame, dribbles to his left, short. Sideline, he's our back in the truck, and get better soon. 109-90 here coming out of this timeout. And Johnson, boy, plays out of the timeout. After timeout plays, the Nets have really excelled tonight.
Yeah, they have. Seeking out favorable mismatches. That time Cam Thomas ISO'd against Chris Middleton. Okay.
Like I said, it's not impossible, but it's definitely not going to be easy. So Pat Connaughton stays in, going deep into the bench to try to get this playoff or this comeback to come.
Connaughton and Marjon Beauchamp.
Marjon's last game he played December 23rd. Played about 4 minutes against the Bulls. And mop-up time. This is important time. But he can't get it off the glass.
Those are the shots you've got to hit. That was a nice job, little two-man basketball between Marjon and Bobby. And Marjon, great job on the pocket pass. Bobby just could not get it to drop. It was close, but it didn't drop. We've seen that an awful lot tonight from the Bucks offensively.
All right, here's an opportunity. Giannis leading the break. It's a one-person Giannis break high off the glass. Do that.
Yep. Wow.
Giannis out to PC.
Yeah. Made the adjustment. Shot the first one really short that time. Shot it long. So hopefully, if he gets an opportunity, the third time will be the charm for him tonight.
Johnson looking to penetrate. Gets the stop. Bucks running out of time. There's Dame. Fires. So crucial.
Line. 17 points because of the 6 of 7 free throws he's knocked down.
Bucks on a 7-0 run. Need to stop.
Two cams. Watch the two cams.
There's one cam. Thomas. Dame and Giannis working together. Dame for three.
Lose away from
You're right.
putting a fear back for the Nets.
6 of those 9 points have come from the free throw line.
You mentioned stopping the clock, which is a good thing.
Here's one of the cams. Cam Thomas, the miss. Pat Connaughton, he's set plenty of those screens for Giannis, who's looking for some sort of seed, and an 11-0 run here for the Bucks.
Great job by Giannis to square his shoulders after he elevated.
10-point deficit. Another miss. Partially blocked.
Yeah, Cam Johnson bothered by the length of Marjon Beauchamp.
Aim for three.
That would have made it a 7-point game, and talking about the pressure increasing exponentially.
24-point deficit would be the third largest comeback of the season in the NBA this year if the Bucks can get it done.
Nice job,
Pat Connaughton with the block, leaks out. Let Pat down.
Defense, Dame with the almost steal.
Who comes down with the rebound. And here's Dame.
Like Doc's going to ride with this crew. No more Chris Middleton at 24 minutes.
Damian Lillard inside the paint. Partial to bodies on the deck. Next, come up with it. 8-point deficit. Wilson with the miss. Bucks needed that miss.
Yeah, still alive.
2 and some change. Giannis will take it left side. Nets start becoming.
Ball starting to feel like a lead ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, Giannis! It's monster blocks. Timely. The shot squeezes out.
The offensive possession of the game for the Bucks.
Giannis straight down the lane. Oh, we missed the dunk.
You can get an open three.
Here's Dame. Who you want to have it? Only trailing by 3. Deficit has been as many as 24. Johnson couldn't decide what he wants to do. Pulls the trigger. The Nets have missed their last 12 shots. A chance to tie. Here's Dame driving inside the lead. 20-0 run for the Bucks.
Nets are going to double team Giannis, try and deny him the entry. So Beauchamp has got to be alert.
Shot clock's not in play. Giannis will initiate. The Bucks trail by 1. They've trailed by as many as 24. It'd be the third largest comeback in the league this year. Giannis taking it right side. Can't get it.
Got a foul right away. Oh.
Left. Nets off.
Claxton and Williams.
Lob play for Giannis, over to Dame for the tie. Launch is not there.
Wow, he was out of bounds. Come on, give the Bucks the basketball.
And the Bucks will get